Nice clearing right where I'm gonna start walking to go find the lake. I need to get some water because my water is almost empty. It's like plus 30 out and it's May 12th. I was gonna walk into the lake today, but it's already almost 6 o'clock. Figure it'll take probably 2 or 3 hours to get all my stuff in there. Plus I need to make camp out of bush basically. So that's probably another hour or two. So for tonight, I think I'm gonna call this home. I'll move my truck a little bit, set up the tent, maybe make a little fire pit, and it'll be nice. Perhaps I'm not the first one to try this idea. This looks like a trail. There's definitely some old cut trees like this one. But this trail is heading right in the direction I need to go. Hopefully it keeps up. Lake's right there. Go fill up my water and then trek on out of here. But this tree is freaking huge, man. Probably doesn't look that huge on video. Damn. Very big. Go fill up the water and then get the heck out of here. This little area of the lake is pretty darn pretty. Got my water. We'll filter it. Have enough for the night until tomorrow. Probably even more than I need for tonight. Hot out, so we gotta drink lots. Pretty darn nice. It took me about half an hour to get here, and that was going real slow. Kind of cutting a little bit of a trail. I put tape on a few trees, but it's pretty easy to follow. It's gonna be real nice tomorrow. Hopefully we get some lake trout too. Got the fire pit all set up. Gonna light her up in a second here. Those are burgers thawing out. Got the tent right there for now. All my junk. Yeah, the sun's just going down. It's still hitting the mountain over there. Yeah, let's get this fire started. Oh yeah. I don't need to touch this side. Nice dry, dead jack pine tree that I got lucky enough to camp right beside. Had one of these big growths about halfway up. That's gotta be the best fire starter there is. Nice and warm already. Not that I need any warmth. It's still almost 30 degrees outside. Got this Katadyn Be Free. I'm in reach. My brother texted me. I need 500 mils of water. I had to go down to this creek up the road there to get some more water. I already drank 5 liters of water since I've been here, and I've only been here for like 4 hours or something. Holy man, I heard ya. There we go. Yeah, it's hot out. So I got 5 more liters of water for tonight. I could just boil it, but I got the Katadyn, so I might as well use it. Stick stove going pretty good. That blends in very good. Throw my water on top. See how long that takes to boil. Probably will not take too long. Give her a bit more fuel. I thought it was too early for mosquitoes, but guess not. It's May 12th right now. I got these guys. They're real good. I got my little cooking fire right here, and I got the big campfire right there. Not doing so hot. I got my burgers going, and the potatoes are in here. I'm gonna eat that whole frickin' bag. I don't know how many calories that is, but we worked hard today. Should probably not be using this over fire, but whatever. It's getting dark. Early tomorrow morning, before it gets too hot, I'm gonna lug that canoe down that trail. It only took me like 20 minutes to get out with my canoe and fishing stuff and food, whatever else I bring for the day. I don't know, maybe give myself like 45 to an hour. Next morning now, I woke up at like 6:30, maybe 7. Started getting light out. We got the canoe halfway through the bush right now. Not too bad. I started out carrying it, but it's quite a bit easier just to drag it. Not bad at all. There'll be some hard parts, but I'm out here in the canoe. I would have started videoing sooner, but I had put the GoPro up at the front for no good reason. Over there-ish is where we put the canoe in. I've found out that there's a beaver dam. Basically, this is just one big beaver pond. You can hear water flowing through kinda. And then their house is right over there. There is some decent wind blowing in. I'm gonna get over there, see how if it's not too hard to put the canoe over, or if it's not too windy to try to fish. We'll see how it goes. Right? She looks pretty nice, but it's pretty darn windy. There's no big waves or anything though, but there is a decent wind coming off the lake. It's pretty darn nice looking where I came from. That doesn't look like a beaver. Pretty darn fresh too. It looks pretty darn peaceful that way. I have to put like a big rock in the front of my canoe if I want to venture out here. It's so light. The wind really pushes you around when it's just me. Some more cut logs over here. Yeah, those are definitely from a saw. Go around this bay a little bit maybe. Grab a rock, and it's not really that windy. It's just when it gusts, then it's kind of bad. But the waves are freaking small. Shouldn't be too sketchy. Try her out. Here we are. I'm just gonna mosey around this bay a little bit. The water's not too cold. There's a cold air from that wind as soon as I got off that other lake there. Let's get our line in the water. It's really windy now. Line reach. I am sort of fishing. I did a few casts just into the water here, as far as I could get out at least. It's so beautiful, but it's so windy. It was like dead calm back at camp. As soon as I got onto the smaller section over there, it was coming through those trees a little bit. It's a lot colder over here too, which is really nice because it probably still feels like 25, but I bet you over at camp it probably feels like 35 with the humidity and just the fact that there's no wind at all. Yeah, I'm gonna do a few more casts. I ate half of that banana loaf, maybe more, for breakfast before I left on this. I brought a couple granola bars and my water, and then I'm gonna fill up my water again with this crystal clear stuff. I'll fill up my bag and we'll filter it back at camp, and I'm gonna do some more casts. I don't think I'm going anywhere else. It was pretty calm when I first got on the lake, and as soon as I came to this little point here, the wind picked up and now there's big waves and white caps. So that happened in about 10 or 15 minutes. I know this camera probably doesn't do justice, but those waves are pretty big. I know in the last video I think I said that there was pretty much no waves, very small waves at least. Do a few more casts and see how she goes. Gonna do a few casts here. I got this little Clio on, orange and silver kind of flashy looking. You can see like 15-20 feet out, it just drops right off. I might try crankbait. Cast really good. Tomorrow's supposed to be a bit more calm. I might just leave the canoe down at the put-in, hike back down tomorrow morning really early when it's for sure going to be calm. And then I can kind of explore these bays a little bit. It's not too bad right now, but the wind comes and goes and there's some big gusts, and like right now it's not that bad, but 10 to 15 minutes ago there was big white caps, and I might go around back in this bay that I came from a little bit. It's pretty protected. Yeah, I might try that little area over there too. There's a few smaller lakes that are walkable from here. I'm gonna cast a bit more. It's too nice of a spot here to abandon it. It's only well, just about noon now. Didn't catch any fish. I did try the crankbait, but it didn't work. I was looking at the bathymetry for the lake. That point, kind of right in the center of the shot, it has a really steep drop off like that right there. And then same with this, like whole shoreline, it drops off crazy. So if I can get out here tomorrow, even between that point and where are we? That point, to kind of troll around there, troll around here, could be pretty good. Hopefully it's a little bit more calm tomorrow. Like, it doesn't even look bad on camera. It gets worse and it gets better. So I'm gonna go try that little pond slash lake over there. I'm just kind of trolling around this bay a little bit. Look how nice this frickin' water is, dude. I got my crankbait on. I filled up my water bottle before I left that point, and it is like real nice to drink that cold water, and it's just so crystal clear. I might just paddle around this bay for another 15 or 20 minutes or something before I jump back into that other section. I don't think I'm gonna catch a fish in here, but it's nice anyway. And I'm hidden from the wind as well, so all is well. As soon as I got off, looks pretty frickin' calm. I tried a bit more. I went to that other point over there because it did calm down a little bit in the time that I packed up and got in my canoe. And then I went from that point to that point, came around here a bunch of times, and then I went back up to that point and back down. It's calmed down more since I was out there. The wind kept changing directions and it wasn't quite as bad as the videos before. Still not the most pleasant time to be in a canoe. I'm back at the little pond or lake, whatever you want to call it. I'm leaving my good cold water in there until the last second so it doesn't get too much warmer on the trek home. I came over here earlier to find a rock to weigh my canoe down, and I didn't bring my camera, but I thought it was kind of pretty. A little bit of a stream. So that little pond or lake or whatever you want to call it is a little bit of a higher elevation, maybe only by like a meter. Kind of a little bit of a trail over here. It's also, what time is it? 2 o'clock. It's really hot. I can't imagine how bad it's going to be back there with the cold breeze coming off the lake, and still hot. It's probably going to be unbearable over there. Maybe I'll jump in my truck, go for a ride, look for another lake or something, put the air conditioning on. This lake's freaking pristine, man. Fish right there. I don't know what kind of fish that was. Pike probably. But you can see the beavers walk right on top of here. They probably got trails all through here. I'm gonna try fishing this. I saw the fish, but I didn't know what it was. just looked like fish, you know. There's pretty much not a single wave on this whole friggin' lake. Don't think it was a pickerel. I just don't think pickerel are in here. Maybe they are. Well, I'm gonna go back to the canoe, I'm gonna get her in the water, and then I'm gonna do some circles around the lake and try to catch a fish. I probably can't see it very good, but I was a little bit too close to Mr. Beaver's house, I think. I caught a fish over there, but it got all tangled up on a freaking log. Just checking me out, I guess. Just fishing over here. Once again. I caught a little tiny something over there, but it got off right at the boat. I didn't see it. Paddling by, and I said that rock looks really white. That's no rock. That is a boat. How the heck did somebody get this boat in here? This area is weird because it looks like there's like little trails everywhere, but I just assume they're some animal trails. How the heck do you get a boat in here? Like the same way I did, I guess, but this looks like it's been here for years. I don't think anyone's ever gonna find that. It also looked like a trail over here, and I think I'm right because there's a trapper box just around the corner here. Yeah, trapper box right there. And this is most definitely a trail. Looks like moose. It's a darn good trail. Look at them. Well, I don't think I'm gonna follow this much further. This might go out to the road. Yeah, I think it goes out to the road. So I'm gonna go back down to the canoe and get some darn water. Try to fly up my drone later and find this trail. This is real nice. Lots of moose tracks, and you know, it's not exactly the nicest trail, but it's pretty darn nice. It's better than my trail. We'll see if I can find it out at the road. I'm gonna get back in the canoe and try to catch a darn fish. 3 o'clock. I'll maybe go for another half hour. It's a pike. At least we got something. Looks like he's been to war. There he is. He's all full of battle wounds though. I wonder if there's some other bigger pike in here. And he lives. Making my way back up to the truck now. We got her pulled out. Probably just gonna leave the canoe down here with paddle, seats, rope. Bring up all my expensive stuff. Probably bring up my rods too. Should only be about 20 minutes to get out. Got back a little while ago. Sitting in the shade. I got a little protein shake and a peanut butter and honey wrap. I was in the sun all day. I was fully covered just like this. My hands might be burned. I put sunscreen on so they don't look burned, but they've been in the sun all day long, of course. I'm gonna make steak, but I'm gonna wait for the sun to go down a little bit more so I can have some shade. I might go for a little truck ride. In the truck now, I'm just going for a drive. It's really freaking hot out and I don't have a lake to cool me off. Got the air conditioning blasted, the map loaded up. Got my water in here so it doesn't get hot. Let's see if we can find something cool. It's kind of hard to tell. For a second it kind of looked like some thunderstorm clouds, but I think that's just smoke. I'm pretty sure that's freaking smoke. Hope that doesn't come my way. Might have to get out of here if that's the case. Don't want to be in the midst of all of that. This road is freaking gorgeous though. I haven't seen anything that cool yet, but it's only a matter of time. The road's mint. Of course there's a freaking real nice trail to get down to it. Man, this forest is freaking nice. It's a big birch tree as well. Another trapper's thing. Oh, I didn't even notice how big that white pine was. Man, this forest is beautiful. Look at that. There's like a big hill with some freaking nice ass white pine. Can't hardly tell, but it's pretty steep and it goes kind of up like a mountain. If the weather was good this weekend, I would freaking stay till Saturday and come fish here for Walters. I looked at this lake about a million times on the map, thinking that it was so nice and close to the road. It'd probably be easy to fish, and sure enough, it's easy to fish. Look at the friggin' size of this white pine. It's one of the bigger ones I've ever seen. I say that every time, but wow. Wow, there's another huge one. Definitely gotta come fish this lake. Holy moly, this lake's cool. It goes like around and around and around. That was awesome. Next time, come with a canoe. 100,000 times easier than my original plan. Gotta look at the map better and see if there's a beach or like a decent camp spot. I found another lake. I don't know what this one's called actually. I gotta check the old map. Yeah, this is just freaking like beautiful in here. This is freaking amazing. Another trapper box. It's gorgeous. It's getting freaking more smoky by the hour. But look at this, it's freaking beautiful. Unreal. My phone camera definitely doesn't do justice, and I know this won't do justice either, but I just came over this, or around this turn here, and this view is insane. Also, that smoke is like very thick. It's like real hazy. You can see a couple of tree lines, and they just keep getting more and more smoky. Back from the drive, pretty darn cool. I checked my cooler when I got back. The steaks are still cold-ish. There's no ice or anything keeping them cold, so they were frozen and they have thawed out. I think I'm gonna have 2 steaks for dinner tonight, and then save the craft dinner and potatoes because those can those won't go to waste. Just crush some steaks. No fire ban yet. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a fire ban for the long weekend. I don't know how well you can see on camera, but there's like a white, looks like smoke, over towards Atikokan where the fires are. You can definitely smell it. Apparently Kenora has one too. Morning time, Wednesday, May 14th. It was real smoky last night. There's still some ash in the air for sure, but I don't know, it doesn't seem that smoky. It seemed pretty smoky around here. Like my truck's got a lot of ash on it. I'm going to get the canoe now. Everything's pretty much packed up. Yeah, I lost my spoon somewhere on this trail yesterday. That'd be awesome to find. I think that there's a moose that lives around here or something. I'm gonna go get the canoe, bring it out, strap it down, and get the heck out of here. Gonna be on the look for that spoon as well. Hopefully I find it. We'll see what we can find. Fantastic. Great success. Now I can move a little bit faster and stop worrying about looking so much. Because now the main goal here is to go get that frickin' canoe. Since I found my trusty old spoon. Just like that, we're down at the boat. Just how I left her. I think the smoke is kind of affecting the old lungs a little bit. Oh man, it's so calm out here. That's okay. Next time we're gonna get that lake trout. Hard part of getting it out of here is just this first 40, 50 feet up this hill. Like that, it's not bad at all. Like I said, this is the fun part. Good fasted cardio. A little bit of H2O after that. Whew. Got her all loaded up, tied down. About all she wrote. I got some nice clean clothes on. This was a great spot. Back on the road, I guess. Forgot to take a video of this on the way here, but this big white pine broke off. I don't know when, maybe this past winter or fall. You can get around it, but freaking huge.